jugando.
We got dragons on the wall
En
here.
YouTube,
I think
métete en
we should
YouTube.
definitely play Kill Confirm competitively. I'm changing the season 2
No.
rules right now.
All right.
I'm sending the memo right now. No?
CWL team, we're playing Kill Confirmed.
Kill Confirmed.
Vaughn just confirmed it. Giant golden dragon in the center.
Yeah.
Lots of room to like navigate and hide in. Take a look on your left wall there, Attach.
I can't wait to take a look at you know, how DLC maps factor into season 2, the second half of season 2. Working with some of your counterparts over in New York right now, Chris, trying to work through what that might look like. How do we incorporate DLC into the season in the best way possible?
Sí, ya lo estoy viendo.
That makes sense for all the players and the fans.
Keeping it fresh, man.
No lo sé,
We'll have
estoy viendo
2
la
packs to
transmisión de
draw
aquí
on, right? Between this one, the former one, and then this one, Eclipse. There's that chasm I'm talking about.
Está guapo
And then
ese templo.
you know, we'll see. We have time. You know, like I don't want to force it down anyone, but I also think that some freshness is good for the league and good for the season, and we'll figure out what makes the most sense, and hopefully we can see some of these maps.
I don't make any decisions when it comes to leagues and how the league operations are run, but I do have to say, as a caster, I love adding in new DLC, adding in new maps. As long as they're balanced and fun to play for the players, I'm all about adding it in. And honestly, this is one of the cooler maps we've seen so far.
Es muy competitivo ese
cherry
mapa.
blossom petals just floating all over the place, different buildings. You got a lot of gold in this spot, but it also seems pretty easy to tell which part of the map you're at. No way you're really just going to get lost.
No, it's pretty difficult
Ya
to
lo está
get
viendo
confused
Siri.
here. It's the layout, although it's got some stepped elevation in a way. It's never sort of a competitive advantage in, say, how it can be when you really think about it.
Is this a disco?
Mete aquí a la transmisión de...
I did not see a disco coming. I'm not going to lie.
If you have unlimited resources, wouldn't you have a disco?
Absolutely.
I think you would.
Invítale, Chapen, si puedes.
¿A quién?
And now you got Drifter kind of leading the way for Gurley, showing them what's set up back here. I'm going to bait you. And as Gurley falls, we'll see, can Drifter answer back? No, he also falls.
What was he equipped with?
This strategy was a little bit questionable coming in from Team...
Sí, sí. Me ve a ver si me sale, dale.
Los mapas nuevos, así que mueren fácilmente, ¿sabes?
Sí. Déjame invitarlo aquí del grupo, dale. Me acepté la solicitud para invitarlo.
You look at the scoreboard, though, just 29 to 25. Not only do you have to get the kill, you have to also pick up those tags to officially score here. And it looks like Forte is not going to be able to get much going on here. Let's take it back to Team Gurley here. Todd switched up his gun. He's got the KN-44 out with the silencer.
Was it Todd who was talking about halftime adjustments? I'm not seeing
them. Me invita me la aceptó la solicitud para invitarlo. Ya se le envié.
Two tags, they start pulling away.
Dime.
It's actually still going to be in favor of
Parasite. Aquí, viendo la transmisión.
He's already at 21 and 8. The Black Ops crew led by Forte. Still doing work, and I don't
Diablo, mira por dónde se metió. Mira.
Or is it? I like the sneaky route.
There's a lot of sneaky routes. You know, I think we'd like to talk about.
Por YouTube la estoy transmitiendo en el canal mío.
No, Guardian. I think we found out kind of on accident how much fun it was to wall run on trees, for example, and redwoods, and that set a precedence for us in ways that, you know, I mean, sort of the dare I say, kind of like a little bit development. Like, oh, okay, there's something that maybe you weren't really specifically including in the context of what you were designing, and then turns out to be factored in a big way later.
Drifter always worried about taking down those score streaks, puts his focus on the Guardian, tries to use 2 rockets on it, and instead
no, es pequeñito. Lo que pasa es que tiene mucha escondite.
And I'm looking through to see who's getting the scores here.
El que grande fue el que di en primero, que había como una especie de nave espacial. Mira, 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 qué guapo.
Going low. Let's see if he can get high.
That's exactly the route I'm talking about, where you don't have to go up high. It's pretty exposed on the
No, está guapo. Está guapo porque se trata de un templo Shaolin, ¿sabes? Tienen que tener su originalidad.
But it's also controlled, right? It's not completely chaos. The lane is still the lane, even if you have to go up and down when you're scoping for kills.
8-point difference here between our two squads. Hike going to be cleaned up, but we'll stay on board with them through the respawn.
Let's see how Hike's doing.
Attach was able to grab those tags, makes it a 6-point game.
No, aquí saludando un colega mío.
He's just thinking about like what's going to make the best clip for my YouTube channel. I always wondered this.
I think.
Do they play to win or do they play for?
Sí, ya te vi ya.
You know, both TG and Hike, they play and they do live streams, so they're not always going for the clip. They're just looking for the entertainment.
Yeah.
Is it because they can't get clips? Maybe. I wouldn't know.
I couldn't get clips.
Mira, hasta te están viendo otras youtubers.
He switched out from the M8, which you saw earlier.
Porque al de Grey este es un youtuber, lo tengo agregado yo y no sé cómo te está viendo. O lo tienes tú.
No, yo no lo tengo a él.
I don't blame him actually.
Sí, es un youtuber.
Sí, el de Grey es colega mío, yo lo tengo.
Oh my goodness. Oh! Yeah, I like
nice second round of 2Ps there.
I want to see these streaks come out. We got some Heat Waves, we got Guardians, we got UAVs, we got RCXDs. I'd like to see Parasite being less selfish.
Creo que es otro, no lo sé.
No, él mismo.
Of course you could.
Because
yo estoy suscrito a su canal.
Bring the EMPs out. I mean, these things are not indestructible forces. I think anytime you fall, it's
Manuel, te manda saludo, Ángel.
mean experience.
Parasite almost doubling up. Let's take it over to accuracy. Parasite topping the squad for Forte at 29 kills. You got accuracy right behind him at 24. On the other side, though, doing it with the RK5. Attach has put away his assault rifle and was doing work with the sidearm. Now setting up. He's going to be looking for the long-range kills, but his teammates got to be picking up the tags for him.
I love the M8. I think we did some work on the M8 pretty recently just to kind of keep it in line with where we want it to be.
We buffed it, right? Made it a lot stronger.
Do you think that's what it needed?
No.
No? It doesn't. It didn't.
But as an M8 player, I totally wouldn't mind if you did.
No, I think the M8's actually pretty much where it's supposed to be all the time, and it's stayed there, so... but, you know, on the assault rifles, it was the HVK-30, the ICR, the Shiva, and the MX Garand were the three that got touched.
And what do we do with those? Talk to me about the ICR first.
Yeah, the ICR. So recoil stability was the main thing, sort of increasing the what we call stability increasing, sort of making it more stable.
Es como una especie de montaña, ¿sabes? Está chulo ese mapa.
Makes it easier to shoot.
I think so. And then same thing, too. I mean, you know, if you looked at the notes, you're going to see a lot of words. But the truth is, when the guys tune weapons, they're doing it in very, very tiny, small doses. Like, you don't want to overshoot your design targets. It takes surprisingly little to actually change the actual data of a gun. If you're a player, some of those perceptions, you know, unless you're like really big into that gun, you might even actually have a hard time understanding those things. So I think this is really important for me to talk to the fans about. It's like, these are well-considered decisions with very small edits that have a very small impact, only to keep the guns in range. And we're not talking the fact that they were well out of range in the first place. So it's, you know, it's something that I feel really passionately about, continuing to make the investment to being sure the game is performing against what we call the design target, which is the intended tuning, the intended KD ratio, the intended score per minute. And if it's not, don't be embarrassed about it. The game changes over time. Fix it, change it, make it better.
Forte, you got 11 seconds to get another kill. I know as a running back, you can rush your way there. He's going to find it and not going to be able to chase down his opponent in time. Too fast is going to be Drifter. But 82, 64, that's two in a row now for Team Forte, Vaughn.
Team Forte. It's not doing so good for my beloved LA Rams.
Not working for the Rams, but
Está guapo
the new Jet making some moves. Let's talk to him once again. What do you think of this map here? Before we talk about the performance, what do you think of this beautiful pink map?
Jugado
cherry blossoms,
antes,
you
¿no?
know, to go along with the blood spilled out there.
Esos son trabajadores, creo yo.
Yeah. Now, when you were going into this one, you didn't really get a chance to play knockout.
O puede ser que sean profesionales, ¿sabes? Y están dando sus opiniones.
The first 2 times. Only twice.
We saw a whole lot of wall running here. Tell me a little bit about your team, though. Who were you impressed with from your squad?
All of them. I mean, they held it down for me because I was obviously, they got to pick up for my slack because I had a few times I had guys lined up in the sights and my aim was a little bit off, so I got turned around and killed. And so, you know, they held it down for me.
The opposition was pretty quick there, but they seem to be more focused about taking down your guys' score streaks than taking you down. I saw you coming up behind Drifter a few times, catching him with a rocket launcher out. What do you think of Kill Confirmed in general? You like, so far, playing the team deathmatch in Game 1, the hard point which you played last game over on Rift, or this one here?
Even though I got the most skills in hard point, I actually like Kill Confirmed a little better.
And why is that?
Due to, you know, you have to, you know, get the dog tags as well as the board too as well. I like the cherry blossoms.
They can't just kill you and hide. They got to come and collect those tags. Todd, I know it wasn't the best game, but the team was looking pretty decent at the start here. Who needs to step up to help out Attach?
I need to step up. The captain needs to step up. So you're only as strong as your weakest link, and you know, I'm not doing pretty well right now, so I need to step up my game.
Before we get this next one started, let me see what class you're running here. Close your eyes, Forte. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right. You know what? I'm going to send Attach over here as we're loading up the map. He's going to give you some advice here. We're going to switch it up. You got one more map. Right now it's 2-1. You can't go down 3-1. How many kills are you going to be dropping here in Game 4?
10. Got to be 10 plus.
Double digits. That's the goal, guys. I'm sending Attach over here. We're going to switch up the classes, but let's take a look at our 4th and final map here in Eclipse DLC 2.
Uf, lo hay, Manuel. Viene el desierto.
Fourth map, this is Verge. We're going to be playing Domination, so 3 objective points to lock in here. Vaughn, tell me about this 4th and final map here. What's the background? What are we looking at?
Do my thing, you say. Got a lot to talk about with this map, Chris. I've been actually waiting for this one for a while. So if you've been around us for a while, you know Bonsai, right? This is the World at War map. And this one, but this is Verge. So I think it's really important for people to understand that Verge is spiritual, right? You're not going to see a 1-for-1. There's a lot that's changed in the game engine, from World at War leading up to Black Ops 3. So I think people are going to be familiar with the theming of this map in spirit, but it looks completely different, plays similarly but different. And when we go through this map, I want to point out a lot of different changes. There's a lot to talk about with this thing. First up, take a look at the neon. We just walked past the weapon sign. I want people to be the first out there to send me a screenshot of the secret neon sign. Everyone's going to love it, I think. It's something that we made for
Thank you, man.
I'm going to give you the hand gesture since I'm not on camera. Oh, so to be pay homage to our friends right there. Show some respect for our past.
There's a guy in LA who used to
say things.
Yeah.
So look, here's what I mean by the objectives, right? So look at this dom placement here. This is not where you'd put a dom placement if you went by the playbook, right? So very tight, very difficult, very hard to get into. Jump up to it, protect it on 3 sides, on the low and the high. And this is where I think with the DLC season, you get a lot of opportunity to try some things that you haven't tried before, and that's one of those things, is to go out and, let's see how I can fly. Dark time.
Yeah, now we got a bird's eye view here.
Yeah, there you go. You can actually see.
just one big bridge?
Yeah, you can see this big bridge. He's flying down with the intersection path in the water. Now, Bonsai had water, but you couldn't swim in World at War. So here, it's actually a path that we made that's actually usable. Can you show the map real quick, Chris? I want to point something out to the people at home. That's the Bonsai layout, but on the west side of the map, it's been extended a bit so that the spawns balance out against the right side of the map. And when you get into a map like Bonsai, it was actually very unusually shaped for a Call of Duty map. It's what we call a cone shape. So we had to create more space on the west side, and we actually had to delete spawns out of sort of the northeast section so that spawning on either side felt fair and equal. You didn't have to go around that big object. And Bonsai actually had a lot of interior paths that you could cut through. And this is grossly simplified, right? The lanes are very clear, very easy to understand. There's not as much intersection. There's not as much interior to go through. So therefore, it ends up not being quite as mazy, if you will, for lack of a better word, and a lot more controlled in the fights, right? So we learned this over time. Players want to be able to know where their engagement's going to take place.
I have to give big props to Typical Gamer and Drifter, the YouTubers doing work. TG sitting at 14-3 so far. He's definitely got the hot hand, and he's doing it all with the score streaks. That would explain it. The service is out.
Service is out, and what? That's it? That's the end of that?
Yeah, it was out for a while when we were on the map. I noticed it for the first time.
No, it's my fault. Sorry, I want to show people the layout.
It's more important than the few kills.
but it's 73-16. This is what we see when we play. Yeah.
This is when Vaughn and I play.
Yeah.
We, of course, are on the 16 side.
I'm at least 3 and 40 in every good dom, maybe 5 and 70. You know, I'm ready to go pro.
We just like the they keep coming back to play more. All right. So talk to me about this tunnel. It seems you got a lot of entrances and exits here.
Yeah. So you know, when you take a look at sort of some of the things that are different about this map coming from Bonsai. The bridge height is significantly lower than it was in Bonsai. A lot of that is about being able to jump up into it. It was important for us to use the bridge as a wall run. We spent a lot of time sort of making sure that, you know, whether you could wall run on the inside or the outside. In the end, it was the outside was the answer. So you get really awesome jousting along that wall. I talked about the neon signs that are important and the cone shape. I think, you know, I think it's fun for us to try something a little bit crazier with objective locations, and that bomb site, man, this is just like, you know, I had to hold my breath a little bit, but the team was really into it.
I'm excited to play this myself, see how it all is going to be playing out. For Dom, though, it seems pretty fun. I mean, the key point, I think, has to be the center, right?
Yeah, the bridge is definitely the key point. It was in Bonsai. You know, and walking down that line, either above or below the bridge or coming in from the side. You know, something that's sort of classically motivated by Bonsai, but different too because of the thrust jumping and wall running and unlimited sprint. You know, I mean, a lot of people have talked about, you know, I'd like to see this map. I really love this map, and I get that. It makes a lot of sense to me, for sure. But you know, with this game, you can't just use the map. You have to go to work. What do you think about this environment? Right, it's pretty nuts.
It's pretty awesome.
A little post-apocalyptic vibe.
It's definitely a little bit later in the world's lifetime than World at War.
Yeah, Bonsai. Yeah, you're gonna see some fun stuff here. That's the end of round one.
I was going to say, we're going to switch sides, of course. That was 100 points to 55. So Team Forte, they have their work cut out for them. Otherwise, we're going to see a 2-2 tie here between Team Gurley and Forte.
That would not be the worst thing that could happen to us.
No.
It's almost like we scripted it. Ooh. No, we didn't. Actually, it's all legit. I think everybody's actually playing to win. It's pretty fun.
No, honestly, that's the craziest part. I can't believe how even these teams are. And you see kind of the different strengths being shown as we switch out through the different game modes.
No sé,
now, Todd Gurley mentioned that his goal is to get 10
kills.
I
was going to
ask you to go over to him.
Aquí tú lanzas un ataque naval y es muy difícil que se cubra.
He's got a CUDA. Oh, man.
He's got the CUDA now attached to his switch up his class a little bit.
Look, I want Todd to chill. He's walking he's going see, this is where he's going to backtrack.
No, pero está guapo un mapa de día. De día no hay mucho. Así como con esa claridad.
Player or need the experience, not a bad way to play. Well, that's straight camping now. That's it, Todd. This is, what are you doing?
Come on, man.
Parece a la película esa de
más. Walking around the back side of the map looking for bad guys. Go over to A and shoot somebody.
There we go.
Here we go. Post up, get him, Todd.
Look at the reaction time there. Pretty solid shots coming in from Gurley.
All right, I got hope here. We got. Oh,
and that's a sentry. Man. Unfortunately, if the sentry wasn't there, he had another kill lined up for sure.
I want you to take a look at some of these interiors if given the chance. Like, you know, because we closed up a lot of the interiors. Oh,
mira,
spiking a frag grenade. I'm not sure that's.
It's how you make sure it blows you up.
Is that?
Yeah. You know,
just in case you just go ahead and jump on it.
He thought that one was from Forte. Wanted to even things up.
I was confused by that.
Semtex going up top from Parasite, and he is going to be fighting for the B point. Not going to happen.
So crazy up there.
Hike right behind him.
Yeah, so it's got this crazy post-apocalyptic, like people moved in here, took over. There's the weapon shop with the neon there. There's another one right there. Let's see if we get inside that thing. Nope, I'm gonna pass it up. But
I was gonna say, I keep trying to show the inside.
Yeah,
these guys are. Well, they got their lanes in mind.
Yeah, well, of course, as they should, which is the right way to do it.
And nice shots coming in from Accuracy. Unable to finish off the second one, but that is going to be his 24th kill. On the other end, major props to Typical Gamer once again. He has definitely been a massive factor in bringing back Team Gurley. Started off 14-0, I believe. 15 streak at one point. Now sitting at 29-11, has most kills in the game.
Hector's mad at me, I think, because I won't let him actually make the graffiti that we use in the maps, even though he loves graffiti. Hex, I love you, buddy. One day you can make the graffiti. I promise.
You won't let him remake it, huh?
I don't know.
You own that. It's not his.
Yeah, that's the thing about that guy. You know, he wants to still own everything he does. That's not how it works in the real world, buddy.
Much love, Hex. I'm board with Attach. RK5 out once again, but he is going to be hived.
It's an unfortunate way to go. The hive. Situational awareness, visibility, checking down, patience. I think having something that punishes someone who's not willing to take it down a notch, I think that's okay. I think it's okay. I know it's not big popular on the competitive side of things, but I think for the game, you know, the game's so fast, Chris, I think it's fine to have a couple things that pull down the speed.
I mean, if you're playing 6v6 and there's a bunch of hives on the map, you're going to be locking in some kills for sure. Not as important in a 4v4, I think, but definitely something I like to play with myself.
Yeah, it's a great point. So, how's our boy Todd doing? We got 6 kills now?
Yeah.
That's all right. It's got a way to go.
We'll stay with him.
Yeah, but man,
I know you like this man. How excited are you to watch him play live?
I got to tell you, you know, I mean, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. People know me as a Bengals fan, and but I think it's okay to have an NFC team if your hometown's AFC, right? Like, it's allowed. And the LA's not had a team, so all of us in LA are quite excited about that. And, you know, they're going to build that stadium. It's going to be probably, you know, up there with the best stadiums like the one in San Francisco and the one in Dallas. It's going to be really impressive, no doubt. And I think it's going to be fun. I think it's fun as a sports fan to have a football team in LA. That's a big deal. I never had the opportunity to live here while they had one, right? I moved here in '96, which was after Oakland had left already by then. So I never got to see LA with the team, so it's going to be exciting.
96, that's when I was in 8th grade. All right. Hey! Moving over to Parasite.
What do you say?
Just went off.
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
I don't know what I was trying to say either. Yeah. Parasite, 37-24. Vaughn is officially the youngest developer I know. And Parasite is going for the 40 bomb, trying to race Attach there, 38 versus the 37.
There we go.
Of course, Parasite, the hope here for Team Forte. Otherwise, we're going to see a 2-2 tie, after our 4 maps.
Well, you know, if we have a 2-2 tie, then we get to have a fun tiebreaker, right? That's the rules.
I think that's how it's supposed to play out.
Good.
Accuracy and Parasite working together here.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be interesting how you do a tiebreaker in a free-for-all game mode. But, you know, who cares? It's just TV. It's just for fun.
No, I love that you invited us all out here and we get a chance to see the new DLC.
Thank you.
The maps all seem to play very differently. You look at the line of sights from this, totally different from what we saw on Rift.
Yep. Visual variety was a big deal, big theme for this pack. This has got a lot of dense stuff, a lot of color variation. Well, you know, a lot of crazy stuff that's going to kind of mess with you a little bit, like an environment that would be like this. And, you know, hey, we make maps for fun, play them for fun, have fun.
Hizo larga esa partida, joder.
Black Ops 3 Eclipse DLC 2.
Hizo larga.
That's the 4 maps.
Ya ganaron, pero
mira. Big props to Vaughn and the rest of the Treyarch team for getting these new maps out. We got to talk, though, with our winner, tying it up at 2-2.
Creo que falta otro mapa
Todd, how you feeling, man? You even things up.
Creo que ya viene ya.
I'm feeling good, man. You know, I'm just happy we got the win.
Let me ask you right as you eat a piece of granola bar there. My bad. I'll let you enjoy that for a minute. Let's look at some of the stats here. Attach #1 on the scoreboard. Once again, he's been doing it all day long. But what do you have to say about TG, man? You put up some serious kills. You dropped 6, but TG, he opened up things 14-1.
Yeah, man. I mean, looking at the stats right here, those guys did their thing. You know, they did their job.
En YouTube?
You know, I didn't get 10 like I promised, but hey, at the end of the day, it's all about the win, and it's as a team. So, you know, they backed me up and they did their thing.
Now, were you looking at the stats there? Were you making sure that you were ahead of Forte the whole time?
I wasn't really looking. You know, I don't worry about the next man. I was just worried about myself and making sure I got the 10 kills.
Well, you tied it up. It's 2-2. Now, Matt, I got to get your opinion here. Out of the 4, which one did you like the best? Did you like the first map we played? Did you like Rift, where we saw the hard point? Did you like the kill confirm map? Which one was your favorite?
I still like the kill confirm one. I got destroyed on that level. I ain't gonna lie.
Verge seemed a little bit tough.
He only beat me by 1. I did kill Attach though, which is I got a kill on him, which made me kind of happy that I got him. So.
Hey, he's a 2015 world champion, and you just made him look like a clown. So Knockout was your favorite map. Let's go over here. A good-looking clown, of course. Tyler, was your favorite map?
The last map, that was my favorite. You know, I felt like I found my way through it. Could maneuver through it real quick, and hopefully we can go back to that map the next game.
Well, we don't have a referee here, so I'm going to play honorary referee. And because you have differing opinions, we are going to have a tiebreaker, guys. And it's either going to be on Knockout, which is Matt's pick, or it's going to be on Verge, which is Todd's pick. And fellas, we're going to have to settle this like gentlemen. Get the fist out. It's time for some rock, paper, scissors. You ready?
All
right. I'm going to call it out. You ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. That's how we work here in America.
Por aquí, por la play.
1, 2, 3, shoot. We got scissors over here. We got a rock over here. He just did nothing. He just did nothing. All right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What just happened? I feel like it's 1-1. I feel like it's 1-1. Yeah, the rules. You got to do one more. Yeah. The first ever rock, paper, scissors battle between 2 NFL players at a Black Ops 3 DLC match, guys. Who won that one? We're going to Knockout, and we're playing gun game. This is free for all. We're going to see who's the best in the room. Let's get it started. I'm going to head back over to Vaughn.
Hostia.
Otra vez el templo Charlín, me cago en la hostia.
Hey, we're back. We're live.
We're live again.
We're doing it again.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so Knockout was the winner, and some gun game. It's a good map, actually, for gun game because it's small.
What do you get? Vaughn takes you out for a steak.
I will do no such thing. Yeah.
We have anything special for these guys?
I'm sure that our friends at Activision have arranged something nice for you. I have not. I have things to do involving getting ready for this to come out tomorrow. And there's no doubt a lot of information about the update. You guys all know I had donned my customer support hat on launch days. We all know this. So I got work to do. I gotta go back to work.
You gotta keep the people happy and informed.
Informed. ¿Está jugando o el cepillo es?
That's their decision.
Están jugando.
All right, here we go. So gun game.
En zombies.
Who we starting off with?
Knockout. Look, I think in the end this is going to be a battle, no doubt, between our pro players. Parasite. Probably going hard right now. We're probably going to see.
Pues estoy en eso, no, voy por un minuto apenas.
I can't imagine. Attach's already up 3. So.
Now they did play one game of gun game before we started here, and accuracy won it all.
Yeah.
But he's starting off 0-3.
Man, he's playing inverted.